Masks, they're the new norm. But what do you need to know to understand the pain that can happen from wearing these masks? There's two types that are out there. There's the ear loop ones, and there's the ones that hook around behind your head. They both have different problems, so stay tuned. We'll talk about that next. So we've got the ear loop classic one, and there's a bunch of them, whether you're wearing the disposable ones or the reusable ones. The elastic band can be a little too tight. What happens here is that your ear gets pulled. And when your ear gets pulled, it runs right into your jaw and the discs in your jaw. And that becomes a problem because you can end up with jaw pain, clicking pain, this just general face tension, headaches, as well as you might have muffled hearing because your ear and your jaw are compacted together. So we've got exercises that are going to fight this and make things better. So the second type of mask is the painter's mask, where it sucks to your face and then you put it behind your head. And what happens is, instead of the ear loops where it pulls it forward, you are now taking something and sucking it back. Now that can create jaw pain and compaction or impaction here to the jaw, so that could limit jaw motion. But also what happens here is, what you don't know is that there's actually sensitive nerves that can create headaches, sensory nerves that go around your skull and can create some headache patterns like that. In the next few minutes, I'm going to teach you 3 new exercises that are going to help fight the ear loop and the overhead mask. So what you have to understand is that the ear loop masks, they really pull, and they're going to be pulling from these ears based on where the elastic bands are falling. And they're going to pull your ear down and in and compress against your jaw. So what you're going to have to think of the overhead ones is that you're going to put it here and then you're going to split it. So it's going to be suctioned onto here. What happens is then that your face and this mask gets shoved into your face. So it's going to be shoved in. So here are the 3 main exercises that are going to help you combat all this compression. We've got to address those headaches and we got to address the jaw. So this is what we got to do. So the first exercise, we've done this before at our channel. It's called jaw tracking. You're going to stick your tongue on the roof of your mouth and you're going to wake up the muscles here. You have to wake them up because their job is to keep everything nice and snug. So what I'm going to do is and close. Close. You want that jaw to go straight down. And I want to make sure these muscles engage at the same time. Open, close. Now if you notice that one muscle kicks in faster than the other, then you got to move your tongue towards the side that's a little bit delayed. So let's say this one's delayed, I'm going to slide my tongue over to this side. And what should happen is then they start kicking in at the same time. So that's exercise number 1. Number 2, the exercise is called little tentorium membrane stretch. We need to get space inside our skull. And so there's muscles and there's connective tissues all around our head. But what we want to do is we want to open that up so the nerves can slide and glide like oil and water. So I'm going to pull on my ear like so. I'm going to pull that out and I'm going to find it just like those bunny ear antennas. Find the right amount of tension. And for me, it's this way. Some people may be straight out, some people may be down. But for me, it's a little bit this way. And guess what? You're going to do jaw tracking at the same time too. And so it's really essential that your ears and your jaw, they're going together. And we're opening and closing our jaw to just get that stretch. You're doing it right if you feel a little stretch inside, you're deep inside your ear. And then the last exercise is to push on that jaw joint. Make sure this is the right exercise for you, but you can push it down and in. So a lot of that times, especially the ear loop ones, you're getting that compression. You may not need to do this one as much for the overhead mask. So I'll show you a different one for that one. But basically you want to go down and in, and we're going to do that right now, down and in. And then you're doing with the jaw tracking in mind too. And you may feel something pop out, and what we're trying to do is just kind of massage that muscle and massage the joint a little bit. And then you might feel something click, you might feel something kind of settle back in. That's okay. So the one to combat the overhead one is actually to push this one forward. So you can go inside your ear. And that's the goal, is really trying to push it forward and up. That's to combat the forces of it being sucked in. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe below, leave any comments, and give us a good thumbs up. I hope you're all staying safe at home. I'm Dr. Lin at Rehab and Revive. So remember, we can and we will get better together.